What's up? What's up, man? What's up? Good morning to everybody. Good morning. Live. It's about noon out here in the DMV. Jumping on here real quick. Just want to get in for the quick word with the fam. Got some questions, fam. Got some questions. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that standby up off the thing, man. Yes, sir, man. We back at it with another one. Salute to everyone that catches this live and salute to everybody that catches this on the playback. I'm just going to breeze on through because a brother got some questions. Now, these questions started for me last night. And unfortunately, we hit on this towards the end of last night's post-fight stream with Canelo Alverez and Callum Smith. And that is about this Errol Spence Jr. situation. See, I got on in the last minute of last night's stream. Man, I should have got a little into this a little bit more. But somebody had dropped a comment towards the end, and I should have jumped on it, about the fact that Errol Spence Jr. showed up at Canelo Alvarez's fights. Now, when Terence Crawford showed up to Errol Spence Jr.'s fight, the question was asked was, bam, what was he doing here? What was he doing there? That was the golden question asked by Errol Spence Jr. But he can go across the street on a DAZN platform, and he can go to Canelo Alvarez's fights, sit ringside, everybody loving it, and ain't nobody wondering how he can do this with Canelo, but can't do this with Terence Crawford. Y'all heard the interview. He stood to his same positions. If Terence Crawford wanted to fight 60-40, even when his father say 70-30, and that's where we at. Same old stuff, different day. But I'm begged to ask the question is, how can he go to the Canelo fight, but he can't go to Terence Bud Crawford's fight? The biggest fight in boxing. You can't help out a little bit. You can't pop up to a camera. You couldn't go to Terence Crawford versus Kell Brook and get the hype started and get boxing on fire. You can't do that, but you can do that for Canelo Alvarez. Now, Canelo Alvarez has told everybody that it ain't happening until he becomes unified or undisputed. So basically, this was a clout chase. That's all this was. It was a clout chase in a nutshell. I don't know who was doing the clout chasing. I don't know if it was Canelo or Earl. For last night, I was giving Earl the credit and saying it was Canelo that was clout chasing. But then I see Earl popping up in the building. So I'm like, oh, this is more than just talking. You know what I'm saying? This is more than just talking. They actually at each other's fights in the person. Mikhail Brown says, yo, man, because it was in his city. Cool. It was in his city, but it was across the street. I thought there was a street. On a DAZN broadcast? On a DAZN broadcast. But he can't go over to ESPN. He says that I ain't going over there. Last we checked, Errol Spence Jr. mumbled the words at his post-fight press conference. I ain't going over there. What was he doing here? I wouldn't go to his fights, but you can go to DAZN. We can go to DAZN. Oh, the fight was in San Antonio. Facts. He can go to DAZN, but yet and still you can't walk over to ESPN and make the biggest fight in boxing and make something happen. Get some talk going, something. That's all we asked. You told the world what was he doing here and then turn around and do the exact same thing. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable, champ. I don't know what y'all Spence fans out here talking about. Y'all moving, acting like this man can just do anything he wants. He's like the new Canelo now, right? He's the new Canelo. The man does exactly what Keith Thurman did, and he's being treated like a god. I don't get it. They're acting like what he's doing is so brand new. Keith Thurman did the exact same thing. The only difference was Keith actually got the Pacquiao fight. But he's doing something that's so different. He's so different, Mainman Mademan. But he can't go to Bud's fight. This is a business move. I've been accusing Errol Spence Jr. of having his business hat on. I don't accuse him of fear, Spence Nation, so y'all can relax. I'm not like y'all. I don't accuse him of fear. I don't think he's scared of anything. If he is scared of anything, it's losing all that he has acquired. He's seen the fall of Keith. He witnessed firsthand the fall of Keith, and he says, that's not going to be me. I'm not going to go out like Keith went out. No, sir. I'm going to sit there and make as much money as I can. before I have to get in there with my rivals. No, sir. I'm going to sit here and milk this wagon. This is a business move. My man has been on this business sense for a minute. You get Mikey Garcia, first epic business move right there. It started right there. He got a taste of that pay-per-view. He bit into the forbidden fruit and got a taste of it, and he loving it. I can't give this up. I got to keep getting people that I can put on pay-per-view, and that's it. I don't worry about Crawford and the rest of these little dudes. No. I need Manny Pacquiao. I need Conor McGregor. I need Canelo Alverez, right? I need Nakatani, Takashi, little Takashi, whatever the dude that Floyd for. I need dudes like that. I don't need Crawford. I don't need Keith Thurman. They will wreck my whole show right now. I need these dudes. That's what Canelo did. No one love it when Canelo do it. It's okay. Canelo ain't got to fight Charlo. Everyone mad at Canelo. He looks the other way from Charlo. Oh, Canelo don't fight Charlo. He don't fight Andre. Oh, Canelo don't fight Andre. And now here we are doing the same thing with Errol Spence Jr. He ain't got to fight Keith. He ain't got to worry about Bud right now. He can go do whatever he want to do, right? He fights Sean Porter in a rematch. How much dust are y'all really going to kick up? Nothing. Y'all going to be cooling and fan with it. It was Earl. He can do what he wants. He's already got 2 belts, so why not? The second that Sean Porter brings the house down and brings boxing world to his knees when he announced his rematch with Errol Spence Jr., we're going to be sitting back going, oh, it's Earl. It's Earl. It's Earl. It's all right. It's all right. He said he won't go to Crawford's fights, though, fam. I don't get it. General Long says Canelo is a free agent. And I get it. And that means what? Bro, there is no way that Canelo gets in front of all of this Terence Crawford stuff, bro. We have been doing this for 3 years. 3 years. Y'all just want 3 years to go down the tubes. 3 years, General Long. We've been talking about this fight for 3 long years. This is not a yesterday fight. Ain't no way that Canelo comes out the blue and just, we already said, okay, well, it's Manny Pacquiao, right? Manny Pacquiao, if he gets the Pacquiao fight, everybody wants the Pacquiao fight. So now you're telling me it's got to be either Pacquiao or Canelo? I mean, how many exceptions are we going to keep? Bud wants smoke, man. He ain't got time for you to keep going around your business plan. Oh, yeah, let me make sure the blueprint lines up. No. Champ Bud wants smoke. He's been wanting it for 3 years. 3 long years. Miss me with it like this is yesterday. Y'all are cool with Errol Spence Jr. ignoring this situation. Y'all are becoming complacent out here, boxing fans. Y'all are sitting back letting this man just rack up all these multi-millions. You paying $80 for his fights, $90 for his fights, whatever, just to see him fight Lil Mike. And y'all cool with that. Why am I the only one on this soapbox sitting here acting like this is a wrong thing? I want the biggest fight in boxing. I'm sick of this 60-40. The man went to 70-30, which means he's far away from Terence Crawford, which means he ain't ready to sit down no time soon. October 2021. We already know what the deal. That's the deal. But what if you get beat? What if him doing all of this stuff, he get beat by Canelo? If Canelo was to take that fight, he got beat, then what? What we left with? Oh, it was all right. He went up 2 weight classes. He can lose that fight. It's okay. He'll get a pass. When we got the biggest fight in boxing right in front of us. I don't understand, son. I don't understand. Donald, where am I going wrong? Where am I going wrong? Where am I going wrong? Terence Crawford went to that man's fight. He didn't go for his health. He didn't go down there just because he ain't had nothing to do. He just came off of a fight. He made sure to make time in his schedule to get a face-to-face with that man. And he diva'd up in the building. Oh, no, you can't get next to Errol Spence. Mr. Errol Spence. Can't get next to Mr. Spence. Mr. Spence got to go. Sorry. He's got to go. I don't get this, man. I don't understand how we're reading this in boxing 2020. How are we reading this differently? How we're reading this is some sort of, I can't believe that people were saying that, oh, man, Crawford just went just to go. Like, what is this boxing 2020 way of thinking? I'm lost. When rivals show up at each other's fights, that means they're trying to get a fight. Not did it for the cameras and like he did with Canelo. He showed up to Canelo's fight for the cameras. Clout chasing, all of this stuff. But Bud showed up there for a fight. But y'all respect him more what happened last night. I'm lost on this. What is going on in boxing? Like, for real. That man went in there, to another network. He said there was a streak. They went to Eddie Hearn's network. Eddie Hearn and Bob Arum, and Al Heyman supposedly don't like each other, right? But you go there where Eddie Hearn and them is at. You know Eddie is in business with Canelo. Oh, Canelo's a free agent, man, sure, but he's also being co-promoted by Eddie Hearn. You know all of these things, but it's okay. But they can't do business with Bob and Crawford for 3 years. For 3 years, man. For 3 years. Yo, y'all are cool with this kid just running around making money on top of money without giving you the fight that you want to see. He got you hypnotized, boxing fans. He got y'all rooting for this. Unbelievable. He got y'all like seriously sitting here like rooting for this when we've been building up a fight for 3 years. You don't feel a little used? You don't feel a little give me what I want to see for my 8? You pay, for those of y'all who pay $80 to see Canelo Alverez versus Callum Smith. You happy with that? Y'all, that's the level of product you happy with. You sitting here on YouTube day in and day out debating everybody and their mamas for a fight that you need to see for 3 years. And you sitting here arguing me down why it's all right for him not to go to Crawford's fight, but it's all right for him to go to Canelo's fight. I'm a paying boxing fan. I want to hopefully see Canelo versus Errol. You ain't getting it. I'm sick of these boxers keep treading on our wishes. Y'all keep being okay with it. I'm not going to allow this Errol Spence Canelo clout chase thing to be cool. When we got Terence Crawford coming to your fights. Well, matter of fact, hold on. Let me go to the screen share. Hold on. Because I don't want to just be sitting here just kind of mouthing off too much. Let's just hear. This is right here. This is Terence Crawford's Twitter. I'm sure most of y'all woke up this morning checking this Twitter. He is the most popular, one of the most popular fighters in boxing, contrary to popular belief. Look at this. And they said it was me. I rest my case now. On to the next. That chapter is now closed. This man got to sit back and say the chapter is now closed. All because Lil Earl gets up on there talking 70-30, 60-40, popping up at DAZN fights. How is Crawford supposed to read this? How is he supposed to read? Bro, I paid my money to go to your fight, bro. Like, for real? Man, I stayed in a hotel and ain't even go see my family. I made sure I stayed here first and then come see you, then go home. All that. Calling you out over and over and over and over and over again. And all he gets in return is Sean Porter. Why doesn't he fight Sean Porter? Man, yo, boxing 2020, what's going on? Man, gonna stop Sean Porter. Easy work. But y'all want him to fight Sean Porter. No belt having Sean Porter. That's what y'all want. The number 1 pound-for-pound fighter, lineal champion to fight. Y'all want him to fight Sean Porter. Oh, he needs to be tested, man. I want to see him tested. How many times do you need to see him tested? How many weight classes do you need to see him tested in? You want to see him tested against a bigger, rougher man? Go to the Jeff Horn fight. You want to see him tested against a boxer? I can give you several fights for that. What do you want to see him do? What style have he not fought that makes you happy that you got to wait for a fight that 3 years in the making ain't happened yet? There is no more fights. It's only champions. But y'all keep talking Porter. Porter ain't even talking like y'all talking. But y'all keep talking Porter. Porter ain't signed no paperwork. He ain't even picked up the phone to call the WBO. Do we even have the number? But y'all keep talking Porter. Porter's over there on this podcast just talking to himself talk. He ain't picking up not one phone call to call no Paco, nobody from the WBO, nothing. He's letting y'all do the talking. And he's going to go march right into a rematch with Errol Spence Jr. But y'all think it's Bud. I don't understand this no more. Clearly, the big picture for everyone who just want to take a step back and get out of this crap, the big picture is October 2021. They're clearly ignoring Terence Crawford until the time when they can strike. Like someone just said in the comments, Canelo Alverez is a free agent. Canelo Alverez is a free agent. And he's right. Canelo Alvarez can't move how he likes to move. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see if this pays off, if he's willing to walk over there for PBC. But here we go again with the crap. See, yo, man, I can't with y'all, bro. Y'all are okay with Canelo going to PBC to fight Earl, but he couldn't go over there to fight Charlo. Man, what the hell is this, bro? Y'all are okay with him to go fight Earl, but we can't get a Charlo fight for years. And this is what everyone's okay with. Am I the only one that's going to act a fool on this? We are sitting here letting these boxing supposed suits tell us what to watch and what not to watch, what y'all going to like and what y'all ain't going to like. The fight that we've been banging on desks for years ain't happening. We can't get a Charlo and Canelo. Can't talk about Earl and Terence, but we can talk about Earl and Canelo. What the hell is going on here, man? Y'all are okay with this. Y'all just giving all kind of passes around this son bitch. Passes for everybody. Canelo gets a pass. Earl gets a pass. They don't get no passes on Mainman Mademan's channel. Ain't no passes. We don't do passes. Terence Crawford is right there. Charlo is right there. But they talk, man, this is just clout chasing at its finest, bro. That's all this is, man. Let me get the comments, man. Mainman, remember that Canelo was the one who said that he would fight Spence. Yeah. I mean, hey, it ain't no difference for him either. Like I just said with the Charlo situation. Ain't no difference. You know, it's the same way with this. This is a clout chase. This is that 2020 clout chasing. They saying each other names. They plan on each other names because both names are popping. So they just saying each other names with no intentions on fighting. Boxing fans giving them a pass. It's okay. If they end up fighting before the Terence Crawford fight happens, I'm going to flip. I'm going to flip. General Long says, yo, but Bud's energy says he don't want Earl. He said it 2 days before he fought Danny. And Bud publicly says he wants 50-50 or no fight. And ain't nothing wrong with that statement. He deserves 50-50. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't see, I see Bud's energy reacting to Errol Spence Jr.'s energy. When he see Earl out here in interviews saying certain things, of course, he's not going to run around and look thirsty. He's not going to run around and, oh, man, I really want him and look, you know, pressed for the fight. No, he's going to say, I want Manny Pacquiao, just like Earl saying he want Manny Pacquiao. I mean, he's been saying, honestly, truth be told, Terence is the one that deserves the Pacquiao fight. He's been wanting Pacquiao for years before Errol Spence Jr. even came into the picture. You know what I mean? Earl just cutting lines, bro. Like, deal with your rivalries, bro. That's why I be saying, like, how y'all keep criticizing Terence Crawford for moving through weight classes, getting all of these belts, when this man is in one weight class and won't even fight the rivals he got in the one weight class. It's like pulling teeth. We can't get a Key fight. We can't get a Terence fight. Oh, but we can get a Pacquiao fight. We can get a little Mike fight. It's like pulling teeth. It's like y'all coming to me questioning me why Bud fought Amir Khan. Are you serious? So Bud try to go get him a little bag of money, and it's a problem. But he can go fight little Mike, and everybody, yo, boxing 2020. I don't get it. I don't get it. Is that man bag, fam? The same way Bud wants his bag. If Bud wants smoke, take the 60-40. Bro, I hear you, man. If he wants smoke, take this. Why not just take the 50-50 and both of them just have the biggest payday of their careers? You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, even Errol Spence ain't hooked on that 60-40. He definitely left the latch off the door to sit down and talk. He's going to move off that 60-40 eventually when he's ready to fight. 60-40 is a smoke screen. 70-30 is a smoke screen. It's a stalling tactic. When he is ready to fight, he going to talk like he got some sense. And all of y'all out here who stomping the yard like, oh, 60-40 and all that, y'all going to look back and say, what? Oh, damn, I guess he didn't. Yeah, you're going to see him give in a little. It's just that he's not ready to make the fight right now. And we still wondering why. Maybe because it's October 2021, right? Just BET, what's up, family? What's up with you? Why would Spence step up on Charlo's toes like that, man? It's sad, exactly. How Charlo feeling about this? I even heard Dirk James speak this up, too. The coach of Charlo. How's Charlo feeling about all this? Seeing his stablemate, you know, being broadcasted all around the world with Canelo Alverez instead of him. How does Jamal Charlo, not Jamil, Jamal Charlo feel about this? The WBC champion, Jamal, how does he feel about this? Knowing that he had to get out of the way and watch Canelo and Triple G go at it. Knowing that he had to get out of the way when Canelo got the franchise belt when he thought his shot was due. How does he feel about Earl being broadcasted all around the world for the fight that he's been wanting for years? How does that work? I mean, I'm sure they cool. You know, it's family, dog. You get it. You know, if you get it before I get it, hey, it's all good. I would think, right? I would think. But damn, you know what I mean? Who was even asking for that fight, bro? You know what I'm saying? Spence never planned on fighting Crawford. He tricked the fans. Something going on, bro. his interest. I mean, it's clearly, like I said, the worst thing that ever happened to Terence Crawford was the fact that his contract date got out. And now they just planned it accordingly. But I just don't like the fact that he's trying to be so resistant to Terence Crawford, like he's trying to son him. Like Errol Spence, I keep telling y'all, he got this thing where he's trying to make boxing fans, and he's succeeded to a certain degree. I will admit. He's trying to convince boxing fans that what happened before him never happened. And so he don't want those dudes in his light. He don't want Keith right there to remind everyone that all I'm doing is the same thing he did. He don't want Terence right there so everyone keep calling him number one pound for pound and not giving it to him. He's keeping them out of his light. And it's, that ain't how usually fighters go. Usually when in these years of your career, these prime years, you want smoke. You want the best because you are at your best. You don't want to sit. You don't sit back and do what he's doing. Pacquiao and all of these crazy type fights. Not so much Pacquiao, but Canelo and all of these. What he is doing is trying to get the bag before you get the legacy. Usually you get the legacy first and get the bag. Crawford got his legacy. Now he's trying to get the bags. He got 3 divisions under his belt. Undisputed champion, lineal champion. He got all that. So now he needs some because he checked the legacy boxes. My man Earl had 2 fights at one class. But y'all think it's this. Man, why you hating, man? Why you hating, man? You hating, man. What are you doing, man? You can't do that, man. You know what I mean? Let's see. The same way Bud making money fighting nobodies. Bud just got a good deal. Hey, man, don't crap on the brother because he worked out a hell of a deal for himself. Don't crap on the brother because he got his promoted in check and people can't understand it. Don't crap on the brother. Congratulate the brother. Congratulate the brother for walking away with a $3.5 million guarantee. Congratulate the brother for having $1 million penalty on his promoter for not making the fights that he want. Congratulate the brother and say that all of you fighters out here need to inspire to do the exact same thing. Don't hate on him. Don't say that he's making money fighting nobodies. Say that he's a fighter that puts his life on the line and he got his foot on his promoter. I think that sounds just a little bit better. You know what I mean? Where am I going wrong here, y'all? Where am I going wrong here, man? Earl got the Bud fans heated. Yeah, you know he do, man. Hey, Sean, he knew what he did last night was going to kick up dust because this happened right after the Terence Crawford thing, man. Come on, man. Going to his fight. He knew what this was going to do. I don't know if this was clout chasing, trolling, but all I do know is, man, it looked like a sucker move. You ask me, bro. You don't go to Buzz. You just told the world, what is he doing here? I would never go to his fights. Those were his words. And yet you do the exact same thing a couple weeks later. All because it's Canelo. So ain't no size of the street with Canelo. Man, he's a free agent. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see if Canelo stay over there for DAZN for a while. You know what I'm saying? Light It Up says, Gary Russell Jr. can fight Loma. Mayweather can fight Pac. And Wilder can fight Fury. But Spence can't fight Bud. It's a joke. Facts. You're going too much facts right there, Light Lit Up. Fact. All that cross the street action right there. Everybody can cross the street except Earl. Not Earl. He ain't crossing the street right now. But all of these big fights. And miss me with the Bud Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. fight ain't a big fight. It's the biggest fight in boxing. It's the biggest fight in boxing. It's the biggest fight in boxing. So if you want to say bags, if y'all want to say, well, he need to go make his money against Canelo or whatever you want to say against Pacquiao, don't tell me he won't make a big, humongous, life-changing amount of money against Terence Crawford, against 1 or 2 fights. This is crazy, champ. This is stalling tactics at its best. Clout chasing, ducking, Bud, contradiction, hypocritical. I don't know, y'all. Man got his business suit on. Man, wake up with the Wall Street Journal in his hand. You know what I'm saying? Anybody seen Sean Porter? Anybody seen Sean Porter? Spence literally says 60-40, 70-30, or whatever we give him. How can any fanboy defend that? They call him a cash cow selling 300,000 pay-per-views. The goalposts keep being moved, and he doesn't want the fight, period. Clearly, man. You know, there's going to be people that's going to convince you he should take. He don't want the fight right now. His marching orders from the suits are not to make that Terence Crawford fight. That's the marching orders from the suit. We'll tell you when we're ready for you to make the Terence Crawford. But people look at Terence and say, oh, look at what Bob is saying. When Terence is sitting there saying, Bob, shut up. I got you, champ. You better have my money. That's what you need to do. And remember that contract running out October 2021. You might just get left out of the biggest fight in boxing. You better sit down there and shut your mouth, Bob. Because Bob didn't pipe down these last couple of days. I noticed that. I think it's reality starting to set in on Bob. Pandemics don't last lifetimes. There is going to be a time when full audiences will come back. And the Spence and Crawford fight is still raging on. Are you going to be a part of this or not, Bob? Are you going to be a part of this or not? Because October 2021, I don't know. And take this in mind. Terence Crawford upside is very high, which means that whoever he reads up with a contract with or whoever he gets down with, his ceiling is so high that deal is going to be beautiful for him. Y'all want to talk business, though. Y'all want to talk business. The man got an Errol Spence Jr. fight on the horizon, which means his upside is through the roof. Anyone. You see Eddie Hearn. Oh, if you're unhappy, Terence Crawford, give me a call. I'll be more than happy. More than happy. PBC will be more than happy. So Bob need to get his act together. For all of y'all out here jumping on the Bob Arum bandwagon, Bob is put in check. That's why he don't know how to deal with this. Oh, I got to give this to my, what is it? Son-in-law. I got to give it to Todd. I can't deal with it no more. He got too much on me. I can't move the way I want to move with this guy. I'm not making no money and blah, 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 blah. Anybody seen Sean Porter? Riddle me that. Anybody seen Sean Porter? Has the WBO called? We're talking about a year now since Terence Crawford had a mandatory. Has anybody seen Sean Porter? Did Sean Porter write a letter yet? Because everyone believes that Sean Porter wants this fight. So has anyone seen Sean Porter? We talking Bud's last mandatory was Aegis Kalvalowskis was a year ago. What's the holdup here? What am I missing? Has anybody seen Sean Porter? All he got to do is raise his hand if he's sure. He ain't got to do nothing. All right, nothing. All he got to do is just sign the paper, petition the WBO, help a brother out. Y'all keep talking about Sean Porter want to fight. Y'all gonna see Sean Porter, Errol Spence next spring. Crawford needs to take that 60-40 or run back to 135. Why should he run? He ain't got to run. He's on an 8-fight knockout streak. You know what I'm saying? Why should he run? He running through people. You know what I'm saying? If that was, I told people before, if that was Crawford in there with Danny, I see Crawford stopping Danny. I see Crawford stopping Porter. I don't need to see it. I'd rather see the Spence fight, but styles make fights. And all that leaping and jumping and smothering that Sean Porter likes to do, oh, it's going to be a rough fight. It's just going to be an ugly fight. That's all it is. Just like the Errol Spence Jr. fight was. Oh, man, it was such a close fight. It was a draw. I thought Porter could have eased it. I thought the same way until I went down and looked at it and sat down and watched it and see that Sean Porter do a lot of deceiving stuff. You think it's landing, ain't nothing landing. Smothering his work, nothing. Honestly, when I go back and look at that fight, I gave it to Errol Spence by a bigger margin. Y'all keep talking like Porter the answer. Y'all better get hip and see that blueprint is out there. And Bud can do exactly what needs to do to stop Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. But anybody seen him, though? Has he signed anything? Has he turned in anything or anything like that? My brother Bruce goes in the super chat. Salute to your family. Good morning, man. Good morning. Salute, brother. Salute to you. Salute to you. And thank you for all your support, Bruce. Much love to your family. And salute to all of y'all out there, man. For sure, man. Everybody knows that without a doubt, Spence is afraid of Crawford. Wait for the smoke to fade. Yeah. It's all a stirring contest right now, man. I'm just thrown back by this. Because dog, like I told people last night, I said it's no way, man. I'm sitting there like, yo, why is Canelo Alverez clout chasing on Errol Spence? I mean, is Earl's name hotter or what's going on? Then I missed the interview part last night when Earl did his interview. I caught it on the replay, and I'm like, oh wow, this fool really showed up ringside. Wow, to a DAZN show, and he can't go to none of Crawford's fights. This doesn't make any sort of sense, fam. Any sort of sense. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Crawford says never said he wasn't interested. He said he didn't need Spence for his legacy. And Spence faced other fighters in his division that would not generate as much money as a Spence versus Crawford fight. Exactly. But see, you got to understand what makes this worse is not only is he saying this about Crawford, But he's saying bad things like this about Keith. Say what you want, think what you want about Keith. Y'all cannot erase what Keith has done, and you cannot erase who Keith Thurman is. You cannot like him. You can hate on his ponytail. You can say he plays too many flutes. You can say whatever, man. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you cannot erase who Keith Thurman is. And at the end of the day, the top 3 welterweights in the world, whether you like it or hate it, and I will remove Manny Pacquiao from this conversation, and those 3 are easily, in whatever order you like, Terence Crawford, Errol Spence Jr., Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? Those are the 3 kings right there. Like it or hate it. And if you boxing fans out there ain't pushing for fights with these 3 fighters, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what you're paying your money for. Are you paying your money to be a boxing fan or a fanboy? Because these are the 3 kings. And I need to see all 3 of these dudes fighting each other ASAP. It's been years now. We are beyond, I repeat, beyond the expiration date. So where am I going wrong here? Why am I the only one banging this soapbox like I want to see the best fight the best, and I want it now? Because 3 years is too damn long. Why am I going wrong? Salute to Gary B in the super chat. Much love. Good morning to your family. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, bro, for mentioning the obvious. Spence fans can't defend his moves. He does not want to fight Bud. If Spence really wanted that fight, it would get made. A side, B side is nonsense. All facts, Gary B. All facts. If he wanted that fight, well, to be honest with you, I do see Spence as an order take, like he's taking orders from the top. And they're telling him, like they told Andy Ruiz, amongst a lot of other fighters over there, how exactly to move. And they are the ones, I believe, giving Earl the instructions to stay away. And Earl's just following suit. Like, I'm going to listen to Al. I'm going to listen to them. And you got Terence Crawford on the other side, because the whole world is against Crawford, right? Actually bucking his side and telling them this is what's going to happen. He's out here in the public with quotes saying, oh, well, you know, they work for us. You know, they work for us. We tell them when we're ready to fight. I don't hear Earl's talking like that. I hear Earl telling them, oh, well, this is what they told me is going to happen. So much of my people said. I hear Terence saying, man, look, my people work for me. And whenever you ready, cuz we ready to make it. We ready to make this happen. That's a total night and day contrast. That's how I like my fighters to move. In charge of their own careers. Telling their people, you're not going to stall me out from the biggest fights of my legacy. You're going to work for me. Bob, I don't care how mad you are. Your birthday just passed. Happy birthday. I don't care how mad you are. You sit over there, hit a J, roll up, you be all good. You know what I'm saying? You know, Bob be rolling up heavy. Roll over there, roll up. I got that good for you and chill on out, man. Call me next week, man. Bobby be all right. Smack him on the head, send him out his way. You work for me, champ. I don't work for you. See, y'all boxing fans got it so twisted in boxing 2020. It takes a guy like Terence Crawford to get you straight. And remind everyone, when you on this level, now every fighter can't talk this way, but when you on this level, when you on the level where the boxing fans want to see you in a humongous fight, you got power. You got power. Terence Crawford is in total control. With future negotiations, because his upside is high, current negotiations, high is one of the highest guarantees in boxing. I mean, come on. Come on. You know what I mean? Come on. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my brother. Good morning to my main man right here, Myron Magnus. What's up with you, fam? Bam. What's up? 300%. Salute to the fam. Yo, man, y'all want to hear some good boxing breakdowns all day? Man, check out Boxing Logics United, man. That's fam right there. That's my man right there. And salute to you, fam. Salute. Good morning. Good morning, fam. Oh, peace and pugilism. Peace and pugilism to you, fam. Good morning. Good morning, man. Good morning. Should say good afternoon. You know what I'm saying? D-Ray, what's up? What's up with you? How dare we want EJ and Bud in 2021? Oh, yeah, that's an abomination. You know what I mean? What are you talking about? You shouldn't want that fight, man. It's only been 3 years. Let it be 5. Pacquiao and Mayweather took 5. Why are you tripping off 3 years? It's only been 3. All right, what's another year or 2? You know what I'm saying? What's another year, man? You've been waiting 3 any dang way. Let the man make his millions. You know what I mean? Let the man make his money. Next thing you know, we're going to be talking about Guillermo Regan Diao versus Errol Spence Jr. Oh, no, Errol Spence versus Chocolatito. Let's see it. Let's see it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Slim. Hey, yo, Jamal say, yo, man, Crawford works for Bob Arum. I hear you. I can't tell, bro. Somebody need to give Bob Arum the memo then, because he out here talking about, I gave it to Todd. I just can't. If he wants to go, let him go. I mean, yeah, that sounds just like somebody that's working for Bob Arum. That sounds like a boss or a supervisor that's pissed off at his work because the work ain't listening to him. Because the work is doing what he want to do. He's taking long lunch breaks. He's not coming to work on time. He's calling off every other day. That's what that sounds like. You know, because I'm a supervisor. I'm a boss myself. That and listening to how Bob talk, Bob's talking exactly like a disgruntled supervisor. I just can't. What you gonna do, Bob? You gonna keep waving that Manny Pacquiao fight in front of Bud? Keep talking about that the money is coming from Qatar? Is that what you gonna keep doing? You better show up, Bob. You better show up. If Bob was in control of the welterweight division, Bob would be offering Spence 70-32. Tell me I'm wrong. I will not tell you you're wrong. I'm a firm believer that business is about leverage. And boxing business is definitely about leverage. I've said that numerous of times, but I keep telling you, Cash Man, and I keep telling all of Spence Nation, you keep playing this game and this game going to backfire. Y'all keep making it. Only reason that they can move like this on Bud is because of his opposition is semi-limited. That day will change. You know what I'm saying? That day will change. When those 140 fighters come up, the Ramirez's of the world, the Josh Taylor, you giving Bud now opposition, which means that he can start playing the same damn game. And then Errol Spence, your opposition going to start running thin. Because you got to remember something, Cash Man. Errol Spence is in a position right now where fans only really want to see two more fights at the welterweight division. And that is Keith Thurman or Terence Crawford. There ain't much 60-40, 70-30 that you can wiggle between those fights. Now you can say, forget you, Bud. I'm going to leave you and I'm going to go to 154 and leave $15 to $20 million on the table. Oh, yeah, that's a smart move. That's a smart move. Who you going to fight, Earl? Is that why you hunting down Canelo? Who you going to fight? If Manny Pacquiao don't fight you, who you going to fight? It's about leverage, Cash Man. You see what I mean? And Earl knows that my leverage is running thin. That's why he left the back. That's why he left the locks off the door, saying, come on and talk to me. We could sit down at the table because he knows day by day, fight by fight, my leverage is getting lower and lower and lower. Terence Crawford stopping Kell Brook kept him in the races. They were hoping that he had a bad showing against Kell Brook, and then they could have really bossed up. The fact is that Terence got the job done in devastating fashion. So they had nothing. Where Earl gonna go? 54? You gonna go face a Charlo? Where he gonna go? He gonna face a Charlo? That 60-40, 70-30 that y'all popping y'all pom-poms over, that's gonna change when you ain't got nobody to fight other than Keith and Terence. Then I gotta talk like I got some sense, or else I'm gonna risk losing $15 to $20 million. This is how the business goes. They've had leverage over Bud for years. You know why? Because he had a Sean Porter and a Danny Garcia and a little Mike and a Lamont Peters. He had some names to fight. He had a route. In his words, the easy route. He had a route. So that route now is running low. The easy route is now running out. What are you going to do? This is what we just said last night about Canelo Alverez. His easy route is running out. And now he's looking at Errol Spence. That's why I like, we're not bailing Canelo out right now. Canelo's looking for a bailout. Oh, I got to fight Benavidez. Uh-oh. I got Billy Joe Saunders, Benavidez. I got Caleb Plant. I got Boo Boo Andrade. I got Gennady Golovkin. And I got Jamal Charlo. Oh, my goodness. Somebody let me up out of here. Earl, what's up with you, man? Let's go fight. And y'all sitting back eating it up like Scooby snacks. Hell nah. Canelo, you're going to stay right there, champ. And Earl, you're going to stay right there where you at too, cuzzo. Because guess what? Y'all got rivals. Y'all got big fights in your own weight classes. No need to go and do a dare to be great crap fight because boxing 2020 sucks. No need. We're boxing fans. We've been paying for a long time and we want what we want. You know what I'm saying? Real spill. Real spill. Real spill. Hold on. What? Ho. How did Gary B get timed out? Hey. Do not. I repeat. Hey. You do not time out Gary B. Gary B. Hey. I don't know who timed out my man Gary B, but do not. I repeat, do not time out Gary B. Gary B, I thought y'all gave you a blue suit, fam. Do not time out Gary B. All right. I'm telling y'all straight like that. That's fam right there, riding with me for a long time. Do not time out Gary B under any circumstances. You know what I'm saying? That's my main man right there. Real spill. And Gary B, my fault on that. I must have slipped on that. And I'll be looking into that, fam, all day. Historically, welterweights have always made great unification fights. Why these fights aren't made makes no sense from a business point of view or from a fan's perspective. Yeah, exactly. Always. Always. This is the hottest division right now. I mean, this has the biggest fight in boxing. It gets no better than this, man. It gets no better than this. It gets no better than this. I'm looking for my man, hopefully pop back up, man. I can't believe, I don't understand y'all timing out Gary B, man. Nah, man. Gary B been around here for forever. No way. No way. No way. Boxing Logic United says, yo, truth be told, Bud has a much better chance of beating Canelo than Spence. Bud has a much better chance of beating Canelo than Spence. Oops. Styles make fights, man. Styles make fights. I just want Canelo Alverez to go and do what Canelo needs to do. And I want Errol to go and do what Errol needs to do. I don't want to see these two just trying to make some great event, just trying to make some day to be great crap. I'm tired of seeing those for right now. All right, we seen the Mikey thing, you know what I mean? We seen Contract, we seen Brook try. I'm sick of all of those right now. Let's have the two top fighters of their class. Here's a crazy idea. Here's a crazy ass idea. Let's see the two top fighters in the weight class actually fight each other. That's a crazy idea in boxing 2020. I know. You know what I'm saying? I know. Hold on. Man, how are moderators allowed to time out people comment and they are not being disrespectful? Hey, bro, that's what I'm telling you, fam. I didn't see that. I swear I did, and I would not even be going for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for my man. Hey, Gary B, man, if you're still here, please pop back up in the chat so I can make sure you got a blue suit. Moderators, Gary B is family. Do not in any circle. The man just donated to the channel, and y'all gonna sit there and time him out. I ain't going for that. And I don't want, I'm telling y'all, man, don't do that, man. That's one of my day ones. Like, he been down with me for a minute, man. You know what I mean? Y'all might not like what he comment or whatever. I don't care. Do not time out Gary B under any circumstances, man. You know what I mean? Under any circumstances. And I mean, I don't want to see none of y'all. I ain't even see that pop up on my thing to see who did it. Hold on, I'm gonna scroll up some, man. Nah, man, we not doing that, champ. No. I ain't standing for that. Hey, Gary, man, I'm gonna look into it, man. I hope you still in this joint, dog. I don't know who the hell did that, man. And I ain't even see it, man. That's a no-go. That's a definite no-go on this channel. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm gonna get ready to wrap this up, but I'm gonna finish this out, these comments out. Mayweather told C. Smith, you gotta come at him in angles. The only one I see that can do that is Boogie Bug. Real talk. That was some great, you know what, man? I meant to bring that up earlier. That was some actually great advice that Mayweather had gave Cap, the whole Smith crew. I seen that little video clip. He had the whole little Smith brothers right there, and he gave them the exact blueprint on how to beat Canelo. He said the main word, angles. You're right. Bud got crazy angles. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence like to get right there in front of you, come at you behind that jab, and put that workload on you. And I'm gonna tell y'all something that's gonna be something to remember. Terence Crawford, one shot power can get you out of there. 1-2 good shots. Errol Spence, chip away fighter. Got to put volume punching on you. How does this fight play out between these two fighters? I'm just saying, you got one guy who needs at least 8, 9, maybe 10 rounds, maybe 7, 8, 9, 10 rounds to kind of wind you down. Earl, it can come at any time. I mean, with Terence, it can come at any time. It's going to be an interesting fight. It's going to be a real interesting fight. I can't wait for that breakdown. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait for that breakdown. Spence is playing games, but Ennis will be his Mando in 2021. Hey, it's unfortunate how the Ennis fight went yesterday, man, with that headbutt, man. Wanted to see more from Ennis, man, and in Van Herden, man. But yeah, man, Ennis is on his line, man, as he should be, man. They need to give Ennis that good step up. It's about time. They're gonna have to pay somebody to get in there with Ennis. He's looking so good and he's looking so hungry. Where to get a decent name, they're gonna have to put some money up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people saying Josecito Lopez makes sense. I think so as well. The end of the easy route. Yeah, we getting there. There ain't more left other than a rematch with Sean Porter. And Sean Porter is adamant that that's the route that he's going. These ain't Mainman Mademan words. Y'all hate when I talk like this. I'm telling y'all how Sean Porter is really feeling. Not this fluff that he got out here just to keep y'all off his ass. He's talking to have a certain kind of way to keep y'all off his ass. You know what I'm saying? And I think, oh, you think Gary B deleted his own message? All right, okay, all right. But yeah, man, you know what I mean? So it just, he's running low on them names. I mean, Sean Porter is very convinced. Very, very, very convinced. And I'm telling y'all, boxing fans, y'all gonna be thoroughly let down if Sean Porter jumps out there and gets this rematch. Sean Porter says, he told his boy on the podcast, man, the dude said, yo, man, I'd prefer to see Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence. He's like, bro, what you doing? You're gonna mess my money up. Sean Porter sees Errol Spence Jr. as the bigger money fight, which is technically is. Technically, it is. Bob Arum has already came out. I know y'all heard the interview. Salute the barbershop. I know y'all heard the interview when he said that, yo, they tossing Sean Porter $1 million. And that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Take it, bruh. If you don't take the $1 million, PBC can win the purse bid, right? See, at the end of the day, Bob Arum doesn't care who really wins the purse bid because they're going to get the bulk of the money anyway. Whether it's PBC, if y'all want to give Sean Porter more money, put up more money. We're going to get what we get regardless. We getting 75% of the purse. So it don't matter. The more money you add into the purse for Porter, the more money we get. So Porter to offers $1 million. And if you don't want the million, we go to purse bid where we'll take 75% of the purse where you just might make less. I'm just saying. And who's to say that this fight is honestly a pay-per-view fight? Who said that? This can be on ESPN, ESPN Plus. I'm just saying. And y'all don't think Sean Porter's looking at that? Yeah, dare to be great. This is truly dare to be great. A guy in your weight class at your weight that's considered as a top pound for pound fighter that has a world championship belt around his waist. It may not pay off today, Sean Porter, but it damn sure will pay off tomorrow. What you gonna do? Gonna go to Errol Spence Jr. That's what he gonna do. Y'all keep talking about Porter, man. Porter over there just wasting time, talking fluff. Talking like he wanted 1 minute, the next minute he don't want it, the next minute he do want it. Every time I think he do want it, I come out and make a video. He come out the next day and prove me wrong. Every time. You know what I'm saying? Every time. Okay. DGO, what's up, family? What's up with you? Spence needs to learn from Teofimo and Loma. Yeah, man. Rivals that makes it happen. You know what I'm saying? Rivals that makes it happen. I love it. No, he didn't delete his message. General Long timed him out. He attached the $10 to that message. Why would he delete it? The message is not deleted. If y'all talking about the super chat never got deleted. So that's still here. That's still here if that's what you're saying. General Long, you fam too, fam. But I don't think you should have seen, seeing Gary B around, bro. Gary B family, whatever y'all do, man. Yeah, if y'all see the regulars here, man, y'all know who the regulars are. Y'all come here like, if y'all see the same names, leave them be. I don't care what their box, no one's box. Y'all fam, I don't care what your boxing opinion is. I don't care who you support. I don't care who you root for. You know what I mean? As long as we keep it respectful, I don't care. I expect you to root for who you root for. Don't come to me one day and you rooting for Tyson Fury and you come over here 2 days later talking about Bomb Squad demand because I'm calling you out. So I don't care about your boxing opinion. And for those who show up here every day and much as they can, I treasure y'all. You know what I'm saying? And Gary B is one of those all day. You know what I mean? All day. Okay. So yeah, man. So I'm about to get on up out of here. D-Ray says salute to Gary B. Salute to Gary B, man. All day. Salute to all of my day ones, man. Salute to you all. I know who y'all all are. I know who y'all are, man. I go back all the time through my videos, and like I said, maybe a video I've done 2-3 years ago, and I'll see some of y'all in the chat, and I'll be like, wow, you know what I mean? Wow. So I really treasure the day ones, those who roll with me, for a while. I treasure y'all, man, and y'all got, and just know if you a day one and you ever start a channel, come holler at me. You need to get on. You want to get on, go back and forth with the homie, come holler at me. It's about nothing, you know what I mean? Anytime, if y'all come here and you say, yo, man, I just want to get on, chop it up with you, man. Or if you just starting a channel and you want to kind of get a little bit exposed, hey, it's all love, dog. It's all love over here for the fam. You know what I mean? My platform is your platform. You know what I'm saying? Always know that. That's to all of y'all. That's to all of y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's to all of y'all. General Long says he didn't do it. He said he don't got a wrench. Okay. General Long, you ain't got a wrench. You should have a wrench. You will have a wrench. I don't know. I don't know how that went, but I'm not gonna get too much into it right now. But like I said before, we'll get in. I'll get that tied all up. But it is what it is, man. This Terence Crawford situation, you know, and this Errol Spence Jr. situation, we go ring around the rosy with this, but this is just the latest development here, and this is something I'm not liking. I'm really not liking the fact that he can pop up to a Canelo fight, pop up to a DAZN broadcast, cross the street for Canelo. People say, man, this was a smart business move. And I will leave this on the very last note. We'll tuck this in at the end. It was a smart business move. Clout chasing, but it's smart. Canelo is a star in Texas. Of course, you're going to show up in your home state, right? You're going to show up in clout chase a little bit on Canelo like he's been clout chasing a little bit on you, right? Show up looking good, chains on blinging, all good. We just need you to do the same thing for Terence Crawford. That's all we ask. It's a smart business move. It's just that at the end of the day, in the grand scheme of things, for this sport that we love called boxing, for the biggest fight in boxing, how much did this help? Or did it help? Did the exposure help him or hurt him towards this Crawford fight? I don't know. If Canelo comes out and starts to talk about Errol Spence, he wants this fight, man, that's another year down the line. I mean, that's another year that Crawford fights happen, man. I ain't feeling it. I just realized, yeah, you got a wrench, fam. I'm about to say, yeah, you definitely got a wrench. You know what I mean? My brother KP from KC5, man. What's up with you? Salute, man. If they don't give me Spence versus Crawford next, I'm not buying. There you go, KP. Now you're talking. That's how you use your purchasing power. You make them give you what you want as the customer. I didn't come here to get, you know, a 2 cheeseburger meal. I came here for the double deluxe, triple dipple bacon with pickles and onions and everything on it. You ain't come here for the basics. You ain't coming here to waste time to keep paying $80 for these cars just to see. No, you want what you want. And everybody wants Spence for. The sad part about it is that the Spence fans want the fight and the Crawford fans want the fight. But we keep coming up with these craps and not putting pressures on our favorite fighters. We don't swarm their social medias down with the things that they should do. We just back up the crap that they come up with. Well, Earl said is this, and you know, I believe Earl. You know, he's a guy of good moral character, and you know, he has that look, that moral character look in his eye. You know, Terence Crawford is such a good guy. You know, he's a family man, and no, give us the fight we want to see and stop gaming us. Stop gaming us, and that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm out of here, fam. Thumbs up on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Much love to you all, man. Much love to you all, man. Much love to you all. Much love. I've timed anyone out on your platform because everyone pretty much keeps it boxing. Somebody in their feelings. Facts. Big facts. Big facts. Everybody here, this is a great chat, and everyone keeps it boxing for the most part. Very respectable, very knowledgeable boxing fans that come here, and I really, really appreciate that, man. And that's why I say that I don't understand. That must have been a misfire or something that went down with Gary B. I will be looking into it the second I end this stream, because that is family, dog. And I would do this for any of y'all in the chat. You know what I'm saying? All of y'all are fam, and Gary B is one. Gary B been down with me for years, y'all. Years. You know what I mean? Those are the guys that you treasure. You know what I'm saying? Much love to y'all, man. Did Mikey Garcia get 50-50? Absolutely. Absolutely, Marquise. Mikey Garcia got 50-50. There's a notion flying around that Sean Porter got 50-50. That's not true. Sean Porter got 60-40. And Errol Spence and he gave Danny Garcia 60-40. Errol Spence has been on his 60-40 with certain people. But those are not Bud Crawford. You gave Mikey 50-50. You say he's a 4-division champion. Well, a 3-division champion deserves 50-50 as well. You know what I mean? So that's the deal, man. Much love to y'all all. Have a blessed day. We'll come back for We Talking Boxing. Just want to kind of get this out there, kick up a little dust, have a little fun. Y'all know how we do on these discussions. Much love to y'all. I'll catch up with y'all real soon. Let's keep our eye on this situation, man. Let's see how this develops. Let's see what the direction does this go. And let's hope, I repeat, let's hope that Sean Porter don't get that rematch. But it is what it is. I'll see y'all soon. To the next video. Much love. Peace out.